Yuta. Yuta is a world-famous diva and daughter of red-haired Shanks, being a musician in his crew, the Red Hair Pirates, until he left her while she was still a child. She is the main antagonist of One Piece film, Red. Yuta is a young woman with long hair that is white on her left side and red on her right. The colors are perfectly separated at the middle of her scalp. Her hair is arranged into two long ponytails with two circular braids at the end. These circular braids are also seen at the top of her head. Her left eye is shrouded by her white hair. Sometimes, she is seen with a pair of feathery wings on her back, the right one pink and the left one white. Her left eye is shown to be bright purple. She wears a short white dress ending at her upper thighs. The dress possesses a frilly neckline and a black bow and buttons down the middle. On her left arm, she wears a light blue sleeve that covers the entire arm. Additionally, she wears a set of golden cone-shaped headphones with light blue bands over her ears. In one of the film's posters, she was also shown wearing a multicolored jacket with numerous designs scattered on it. Personality. For the most part, Yuta seems to be cheerful and optimistic. She possesses a strong ideal to build a new era of peace and happiness through her voice. She is shown to be highly empathetic, as seen feeling righteous anger for a fan that wrote her a letter after losing loved ones. She also hates pirates, despite, or maybe due to her father being 1-7, however, she is also highly ignorant of pirates in general, perhaps due to purposely distancing herself from them, as seen in Yuta Diary No. 4, where she discovered posters of Don Quixote Doflamingo and Charlotte Linlin, and was completely unaware that they were a part of the 7 warlords of the sea and the 4 emperors respectively, instead commenting on their fashion and the photo itself. As a child, Yuta acted like a stereotypical diva, being infatuated with jewelry and glamour and not liking to get dirty. She could be overbearing and mean, particularly to other children like Luffy, and though she liked to throw out insults, she would cry if her victim insulted her back. She looked down on some of the wilder, more boorish behaviors of her father and his crew, but was still proud of being a member of the Red Hair Pirates. Abilities and powers. Yuta's singing voice has been appraised as otherworldly, Betsujigen, and she is considered the world's greatest diva. Devil Fruit. Yuta no Mi. Yuta ate the Yuta no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit that allows her to transport people's consciousnesses to a virtual space called Yuta World by singing. Within Yuta World, she is essentially all-powerful and able to do whatever she wants. The Yuta no Mi is a round, pink fruit with a green stem shaped like a musical note. There are 4 colored rings around the middle of the fruit, in the following order from top to bottom: yellow, orange, red, blue. Like all devil fruits, its surface is covered in spirals. Strengths and weaknesses. The main strength of this fruit is that it allows the user to transport people's consciousnesses, including their own, into a virtual space known as Yuta World, Yuta Warudo, by singing. Within this world, the user is virtually omnipotent, possessing complete control and can manipulate reality as they choose. It is impossible for others to leave Yuta World on their own. In addition, the user is able to control the real-world bodies of those trapped in Yuta World. The weakness of the ability is that Yuta World can only be maintained as long as the user remains awake. It also consumes a lot of stamina to maintain the ability for long periods of time. Other than that, the user is affected by the standard devil fruit weaknesses. Usage. Yuta uses this power to transport those present at her concert into Yuta World. History. As a child, Yuta sailed with her father Shanks as a musician in his crew, the Red Hair Pirates. When Yuta was 9, the Red Hair Pirates set up a base at Fusha Village in the East Blue. Very soon after landing, Yuta met a 7-year-old boy named Monkey D. Luffy, who she did not think much of. Yuta demonstrated her singing talents at the party's bar, to great acclaim. Afterwards, Shanks had Luffy show Yuta around the village and surrounding island. Yuta and Luffy's clashing personalities caused them to get into many competitions, but a friendship started developing between them as Yuta told Luffy about the Red Hair Pirates, which the boy was interested in joining. Luffy took Yuta to the top of a windmill to see the sun set over the coast, and it was there when Yuta began dreaming of performing a concert for the entire world. At some point not long afterwards, Shanks seemed to have left Yuta, and Gordon took charge of her. However, she became popular as a diva after her breakout hit, New Genesis, became popular. Since then, she had increased her fame by streaming her songs and dances worldwide via Den Den Mushi. One Piece film, Red. Yuta organized a concert on Elegia in order to realize her dream of performing for the whole world.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.